Alright, to make a box and whisker plot, first thing we have to do is put all of our numbers in order, which has been done for us. The 5 different things that we need are listed here. We need the minimum and the maximum. We need the median, which is the middle number. We need quartile 1, which is the middle number of all the numbers less than the median. And we need quartile 3, which is the middle number of all of the numbers greater than the median. So to do that, first thing we got to do is find the median. If I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 total numbers, that means I'm going to have 7 on both sides. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on both sides. My median is going to be between 10 and 11. To find what my median is going to be, I have to add those up and divide by 2. So that's going to give me 10.5 for my median. To find my quartile 1 now, I'm going to look at all my numbers that are lower than the median, and I'm going to find the middle number of those. I know there's 7 of them, so I should have 3 on both sides with 1 in the middle, which means my quartile 1 is going to be 6. To find quartile 3, I've got to do the same thing on the upper half of my numbers, so I should have 3 on both sides with 1 in the middle, so I will have 14 as my quartile 3. 2 numbers that are easy to find would be the minimum and the maximum. The minimum is 4, maximum is 16. Now I can put those onto my number line and actually create the box and whisker. First things I put on would be the minimum and the maximum, which is just going to be a dot at 4 and a dot at 16. Next thing will be quartile 1. I mark that with a bar. Quartile 3 I mark with a bar as well at 14. And the last one I got to mark here is my median, which would be 10.5. I then connect my lines to make a rectangle. Connect my minimum and maximum for my whiskers. So I've got my box and whisker plot. Now, what I can use this to do would be interpret some data. I can use this, if I look at it, I could say that half of my information, which would be this yellow line, is less than 10.5. Obviously then, the other half would be greater than 10.5. I could say that between 10.5 and 14 is 25% of my information. I could also say that 75% of my information is less than 14. So these box and whisker plots let you do a lot of different things. To interpret them, kind of just depends what the question's asking. We can see here it's asking me what is the value of the second quartile. The second quartile would be my Q2. It's going to be the same as my median. So in this case, I have to find my median, which is my middle line. It would be right here. If I look, I'm going up by 1, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59. The value of my second quartile would be 59, which means that half of the information in this data set would be less than 59. Half of this information would be greater than 59.